Hello, this is Josh Bycer from GameWisdom.com. Hope you enjoy this video. Hey everybody, this is Josh again. Welcome to a spotlight of the game Duelyst. This is a free-to-play CCG based title. It came out, I believe, in 2015 or early 2016. It was put onto Steam a few months ago, and a few of my friends was telling me about it, and I've been playing some of it, and I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. I think I'm actually enjoying this more than the time I was spending with Hearthstone. So for this video, we're going to take a look a little bit at Duelyst. I'm still, I guess, very early in the game's meta and stuff like that. So for any professional Duelyst players, chances are I'm not going to show you anything you haven't already seen. So the game itself, as we can see, we have a collection of cards. What the first big difference between this and a CCG like Hearthstone is each faction up here has a general. This is your hero on the board. When your general dies, you lose the map. But unlike a game like Hearthstone, your general has a lot more to offer during a play. They can move around, they can attack, and the rules of the game is whenever a unit attacks another, the defending unit will always get a hit in. So what that means is every time you use your general to attack, they are going to lose health. And it's a great way of maintaining board control. Now right now, the side that I like is the Abyssian, which is about basically mobbing the board or filling the board with weak units and having a few ways of charging up your other ones. So, if you look over here, we have a deck limit of 40. I have 30 units, 6 spell cards, and artifacts are equipments that you put onto your generals, and they basically last 3 hits. So every time you get attacked as a general, you lose a piece of the artifact. After 3, it goes away. And then just like other CCGs, you're going to fill your deck with cards exclusive to your faction, and of course a wide variety of neutral minions. As you can see, the game is all about pixel art, which looks quite nice. I have 1 legendary apparently, and the game does a good job of showing you what the effects are, what they do, stuff like that. Another thing that I do like about Duelyst is that it does feature not only a practice, you have your season ladder, you have solo challenges which test you to learn the rules and advanced play of the game, and then you earn gold. And then the gauntlet is essentially the Duelyst version of arena play. Now if we come over here, we can go to the shop or armory, and yes, this is a free-to-play game, so you can spend real money to buy items. Spirit orbs are essentially the packs. Right now they do have a second one, Denizens of Shimzar, which adds more cards and units. And then there's of course a lot more things you can buy, profile icons, emotes, new skins for your characters. And it just adds a little bit more flavor to the game. Before we do an actual live play, there is one playing right now, we'll do a practice mode just to show off what the game is about.
Abyssian versus Lionel.
Okay, so here is your quote-unquote hand. You can swap out 2 cards from the beginning, and you can replace 1 card from your hand per turn. Now these spells I do like, so I'm going to see if we can get some of my lower cost guys on the field. Good. The person on the left will go first, while the person on the right will start with more mana. You move 2 spaces per turn. These mana springs give you 1 mana only for that turn. So I'm going to move up. Now I think what I'm going to do is replace him, because it's going to be a while before I can actually make use of a 5-cost minion. Alright, well 4 is a little bit better. Over here is my Bloodborne power, or aka my hero power. Lets me summon 2 Wrathlings, which are 1/1 units, onto the field. And again, the Abyssal is all about basically board control. And as you can see, we are able to move around, and you can block enemies and such. Right, I'm going to place him right here. So this unit has the ability, when he attacks, he strikes all nearby enemies. Oh, and my turn is running out, so we better move on. Whenever your turn ends, you will gain another card if you have a spot for it. Provoke is the game's version of Taunt, and as you can see, it stops enemies from moving, and they are forced to attack. Uh-oh, what's he going to do? Oh, looks like he's destroying my minion right from the get-go. That fiend. Could surround. Yeah, this is good. Right now, I really want to get some units out who get strengthened by the death of other minions, which seems to be very powerful. It's a great way to steamroll, but you need... Oh, that's just what I was looking for. But you do need to get things working, and you need the momentum. So he's replacing one of his. Now my Bloodborne power should be available. He's going to attack. As you can see, he's going to get the attack as well. I get a card. So this guy can attack twice per turn. That seems very bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to poof him out. And I have a 1/1 here. Ooh. I really want to get my Shadow Watcher on the board. Alright, as long as he is nearby, that's going to be bad. I can't move until I've attacked him. Now I have 5. Well, 2 can play this game. And I think I'm going to take the damage. That will guarantee that we can kill him this turn. And I really want to get Shadow Watcher out. This guy will not be able to get to me, thankfully. Oh, you. Now he will probably attack me. Oh. Oh good, the AI is emoting. Is he gonna hit? Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, every time something dies, this guy becomes 1/1. have a rush, which is this game's version of charge. So because both of these guys are going to die, he becomes a 5/5. And now, one other thing about Duelyst compared to Hearthstone, you have a total of 3 copies of a card for each of its type. So he's used 2 of his instant kill skills. So I have to hope that he doesn't have a 3rd. Boom. And it doesn't look like he does, because if he would probably be summoning that guy right now. Now I do want to move away, I think, because he's trying to surround me. They are a little close. I have 7, so I could do that. So he's going to gain 2 more power and 2 more health. I'm going to try and block them. Because remember, they will have to go through them to get to me. Alright, we are getting there. Come on, block. Oh. Ooh, perfect. They'll probably sacrifice. We certainly have board control now. And more importantly, I can pull out my other plan, a ranged minion. Alright, he's going to try and provoke. Let's see, I have 8. I'm going to try and keep him away, just so he can gain power. Yeah, I'll take the hit. Once I can get him out... I am not going to attack to keep board control. I want to keep him protected, so that every time he summons, this guy's going to become stronger. And plus, he's going to attack for me, because he wants to clear the board. So now he's going to get powered up. Thank you. That should be his last one. There. Let's get him surrounded. I'm going to move over here to block. And I think I'm good. Oh, my legendary just showed up. Bad move. Oh wait, he's gonna power him up. Ooh. good news is I'll be able to kill him. He only has one card in his hand, so he is running out of tricks. Alright, first. Let's do it. Oh, thank you. And he is in the danger zone now. May not have a choice. Move him away. Oh, good. Alright, he is pretty much one hit away from dying. And this will be the hit. Got him. Leveling up, you'll get more cards. Because that was a practice match, we won't gain any gold for it. Another interesting thing is the cards. Some of them have lore attached to them. Let's see, where is the lore? There it is. So it just adds a little bit more flavor to the world. Alright. I think we'll play one more, see when we get an actual game. This will be with a real person. To show off a little bit more. Like I said, I don't consider myself to be an expert player by any means. This should be good. Ooh, that's really what I needed. It's my turn first. This is actually a really good hand for me. If he goes here and it gets summoned, I could hit both of these. I can hit one. I think I want to keep everything. So their power is deals 2 damage to all enemies in the enemy's column. But it does take 2 turns to recharge. Okay. There's my bonus. This will be a good way of countering. Force him to attack him. I can get out my Shadow Watcher next turn. They are forced to attack him and they will not be able to move. This guy will still be forced to attack where he can be moved. Come on. He's used 2 of those cards up. I could dispel. This will give me an additional. Let's take that out. I am going to... do I really want to take the hit? I think I'll sacrifice. He'll become 5/5. Or, I'm sorry, 6/6. And we'll trade. I do have my Dark Transformation spell. Is she gonna try and clear the column? Trying to stun it. I think we're going to replace one of these. Good. Try and surround. So he's going to do 7 damage to her. Ooh, perfect. But I am putting all my eggs in one basket, so I do need to be a little bit careful here. Is that going to be an infiltrate? Board control for Abyssal is very important. He'll probably try and attack. Oh, this will be perfect for me. What is that going to do? 2? But I do have a plan B. See, she's kind of stuck right now. And I think it's time for me to possibly end this right here. Yeah, let's take him out, shall we? Now it's 11-5. 12, 13, 14. I can activate my Bloodborne. Again, we'll try and surround. Alright, so I think we've got this one in the bag. That's not going to do a damn thing. That's a badass unit, yes, but it's not going to be enough to stop me. Goodbye. Alright, not bad. Another level up. I completed my daily quest too. And I moved on up. So one of the things I like about Duelyst is again the fact that we actually have a thing you can use board control and positioning to surround and play around your enemy's strategies. You saw with her, I had to keep track. Oh, we have unlocked a new armory product, aka a new thing to buy. But you saw how I had to play around with the fact that she could attack an entire column with an AoE spell, while I have my ability to basically control the board and prevent them from summoning units nearby. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to be spending money too much. The game is pretty generous with gold, and as you saw, that it's very easy to get a deck that can handle things right from the get-go. So this deck that I have is dealing with powering up minions and getting bonuses for Death Watch. And of course this guy's just throwing in because he's my only legendary. So, as you can see, quite a lot to do, and remember there are 6 different factions on top of the neutral. So we come over here, I can show you the different heroes right now. So we have this guy who gives a bonus to an attack, this guy who can teleport units, summons a decent sized unit. This is mine again. This guy seems to be all about powering himself up to do damage, and this is the one we just fought. And if I click on them, then I get access to their spells. So they get a bonus on the enemy side. Stuff like that. Airdrop means you can drop them anywhere on the field. While if you see one that has flight, that means they can move to any board, any space on the board for their turn. They're not limited by the 2 move per turn rule. And we come over here, I can show off another one. So let me see, what's the one that, so this one gets a special one. You cast these 3 spells, Silence, First, Second, and Third Wish, which I don't have. This guy goes down to a 0 cost, which I guess isn't too, which sounds pretty cool. But yeah, if you've played CCG before, you know the general rules of the cards. There's going to be cards designed around taunting, there's ones that are around board removal, and I'm definitely liking the game. If you guys want to see more of me playing Duelyst, be sure to let me know in the comments below, but otherwise I think we'll wrap up this play here. Like I said, this is free to play. It is available on Steam now. And from what I've seen, it looks to be pricier in terms of spending money. As you can see, there are a lot of things you can buy here. Card backs, emotes, icons, skins, and all that. But it does seem to be pretty generous with the gold, which is pretty much what you need for the orbs. And you just need 100 gold, and that will get you both the core set and then anything that they have for expansions. So if you don't mind rising up in ranks, it definitely works. And of course there's your little area where you put orbs in to get characters. Oh, I know what I'll do. This will be where we'll end this video. I'll show off a solo challenge. Oh, I'll show off 2. Use buffing, and rush. So there's like a little challenge. Give him in your general 3 attack this turn. So he only has 3 health. So the idea is I have to attack him. These guys are provoked, so if I go there, I won't be able to attack him. Yeah, so what I'm going to have to do is power myself up to 5. One complaint is you can't move and attack in a single order. It's done basically as 2 commands. So now I'm going to rush him down. And I'll get some gold. This is an easy way at the start to get gold. And then we'll do one more. This way I can at least show off the act of getting new cards. Use specialized removal to defeat the Songhai General in one turn. When attacking a melee, someone will strike all nearby. I'm not sure what backstab means in the sense, like, where does he have to be position-wise? So destroy any minion with the lowest attack or tied for the lowest attack. So just do those. I see what we need to do. As you can see, he's going to attack every one of them. This clears these guys away, so I can use natural selection. Okay, never mind. I see the problem. I need to clear the board of this, of him. He'll get killed. That wipes him out. I do like the pixel art graphics for everything. That kills him. And we win. So I have enough gold now. And of course the game lights up to let you know that. At this point, I could get the Denizens of Shimzar, but it really, I'm so low in the game that I'm going to get new stuff regardless, so we'll go for this. And it's everyone's favorite moment. It's time to unbox or unpack. Alright. Didn't get anything really amazing. Ooh, a backstab though. And it goes in the order of like Hearthstone and other CCGs. So gray, blue, purple, and then orange. I already have one of those. Range attackers must attack this minion first. Not bad. Dispel an enemy minion nearby. That could be useful. And my rare is... Your minions cost 1 less to summon and take 1 damage when summoned from your action bar. Alright. And then of course the option to spend more comes up. I think the spirit is when we start getting duplicates. Like I said, you can only have up to 3 copies of any card in your collection, and that includes legendaries. So we'll have to see how things play out in the late game or for people who are higher up in terms of meta. But that's going to do it for today. Like I said, if you want to see more of Duelyst, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, that's going to do it. I'm Josh Bycer from GameWisdom.com, where I examine the art and science of games. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more great content here on the YouTube channel and on GameWisdom.com. Take care. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoy it, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and of course share with your friends. It always helps out. For daily posts on all manner of game design and industry topics, check out game-wisdom.com. To support the site and everything that I do, be sure to check out the Patreon campaign. If we can hit goals, it will mean more content for everyone to enjoy, and I'll be able to support myself and my household. If you want to follow me, you can find me on Twitter at GWBycer for updates throughout the day and random thoughts from me. And lastly, you can find me on Twitch right over there at GWBycer for daily streams most nights around 10 Eastern. Thanks again for watching the video, and be sure to check out more great content coming to the Game Wisdom channel real soon.